Hello Cancer, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm going to do another weekly love spread for you all. I don't know if you want a love spread or an energy spread, so we'll just see what comes out, okay? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and any other major placements in which you may have Cancer in your chart. Cancer, let's see what's going on. I know some of y'all have requested me to do Cancer for a couple days already. I've just been trying to get everything back in order in my life. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's see, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It's very important to remember this will not resonate with all Cancers out there. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It is not your, if it is not your story, it is simply not your story. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's very important not to force it if this is not your story, okay? I can't emphasize that enough. This is general. Let's see. Let's see. Cancer's person. Give me Cancer's person. Cancer's person. Cancer's person. What's going on for Cancer's person? Let's see. And the mutual energy. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on. For your energy, they wanted me to use my new Supernatural deck. I'm super excited for your person, the Hush Tarot, and the Uncommon Tarot for the mutual. So let's see. I'm going to read this as you, Cancer. I'm going to read this as your person. Roles can always be reversed. Go ahead and flip it as need be. Remember, there are no gender roles here. So a man can be, you know, if it's a picture of a woman, it could be a man. If it's a picture of a man, it could obviously be a woman. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Cancer, you have the Six of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands, Page of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Bones. So Page of Wands. And under the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Cancer, I think things are so rough and rocky with you right now. I think it is. I think it is. It's like there's already been too many chips in the blades. You know what I mean? There's been too many mistakes made along the way, or there's been too many things that have jaded or damaged this connection that you have with this person. 6. Some of y'all have been together for like 6 years. I'm getting there's been 6 separations or something like that. But nonetheless, I think that there has been, this talks about staying where things are already rough and rocky. Okay, still continuing to stay where things are rough and rocky. Like some of you, it's like losing teeth, like pulling teeth. You know what I mean? Like it's like pulling teeth. Like it's actually driven you crazy at times, this connection. Some of y'all are married. That reminds me of like an engraving on a ring. Engraving on a ring or something. Some of y'all are married. And it's like there's been a lot of deception possibly, or there's been a lot of things that have made this very rough and rocky. It's not always smooth edge and goes in easily. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of stuff. I'm getting a lot of wounds to your spirit, a lot of wounds to your soul. All right. With this Eight of Swords, Eight of Blades, this talks about being stuck, feeling trapped. And I think you know this, Cancer. I think you know this. Like, she's looking in like despair, like, ugh, I know what I'm getting myself into, but yet here I am. I can't seem to go anywhere. I'm here. You know what I mean? And that could be a male. There is no gender. But this card talks about being stuck. This also talks about turning a blind eye to bad behavior or ill intentions or bad cycles, continuous cycles. Yet you still stay stuck, you know what I mean? Or you still stick around, you still stay through the rockiness. I see that there is a certain person that causes a lot of conflict in your life, and it could be an on and off relationship or a back and forth relationship. Or maybe you guys live together and then you don't, and then you come back, okay? Because that's reminding me of a home. Some of y'all are definitely married, because that looks like the windows in a cathedral or a church to me. I don't know if y'all watch the show Supernatural, but if you do, you know who this guy is. And he's an angel, right? And he's supposed to be helping them, but he actually causes a lot of conflict. He actually has ulterior motives. He's actually only out for himself because he thinks he knows the best, right? And I think that there's a certain person in your life like that, whether it be male or female, that causes you a lot of conflict, that causes you a lot of grief, that causes a lot of confrontation with you in your life. And also, I think that they've brought in so many other people into this situation that have caused a lot of conflict as well, because that's exactly what this guy does in the show. He has like little goons, right? Like he feels more powerful than what he is. You know, like he lets things get to his head. He's run by ego. And he's kind of like baffled when anyone challenges him or tries to like belittle him. You know what I mean? He has a wrath when he doesn't get his way. And I think there's someone in your energy like that, and that's why maybe you stay stuck. Maybe that's why you feel obligated to stay, or why you feel obligated to turn a blind eye to this when you know it's not always fair or not always good for you. Because the Page of Goblets in reverse, this talks about kind of like a low self-esteem or maybe low self-confidence, okay? So whenever this person, I think this person has kind of brought you down a little bit, Cancer. So whenever this person like compliments you or gives you a little bit of praise or recognition, or is not always in their own self and pays attention to you, you know what I mean? You're kind of like, oh my God, yes, there it is. This is why I stay, for this happiness, for this treat. This is why I stay, because I love this person. I care for this person. But it's not often that they do that, Cancer, is what I'm getting. Like you get excited and then you get let down again. You know what I mean? And you're kind of like waiting for their approval again. And then you're stuck waiting for their approval again. And then you're not happy when you don't get it. With this Nine of Pentacles. This Nine of Pentacles in reverse talks about someone kind of being frustrated, someone kind of losing hope, kind of all over the place, maybe even losing money or overspending money. Some of y'all are spending too much money trying to be what this person wants you to be. You know what I mean? Like changing your appearance or something. That's not for everyone, but for some. But for some of you, like you're falling back on some of your duties at home, or some of your duties with your work or businesses or finances, right? Because it happens when this person's around. This is a single card. This is when you're not single. This is when you're taken. And I think you overcompensate a lot of stuff that you don't need to, but it's solely because you want this person's attention, right? You want this person's approval. You want validation from this person. The Page of Bones. This talks about maybe having a not maybe like jumping to decisions, making decisions too quickly. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what it is. I think that maybe you're just like, I have to do this. I have to do this to make it right. Or I have to do this because they'll like me to do this. They'll want me to do this. They'll be happy if I do this. You know what I mean? Like you're ready to fight. But I think that it sometimes doesn't work out the way you plan or expect it to. You know what I mean? Like she's already wearing a leather jacket. She already knows it's going to be like not the easiest, rough and rugged. You know, there's going to be some cold nights. There's going to be some times where she may get dirty, or she may get, you know, I want to say roughed up, and I don't know why, because I don't really like that, but like they're ready. You know what I mean? You're ready, Cancer, to fight for this. And sometimes I think that you don't realize maybe you shouldn't have to prove yourself to this person. You know what I mean? But underneath the deck, the Eight of Pentacles, you try extremely hard. You do try extremely hard to make this work, or to make things better, or to protect this connection with this person that you have or that you care for. You try your hardest to make it right. You try your hardest to make it work. You try your hardest to put in the work. Like, if this person doesn't put in work, you'll put in enough work for the both of you. You know what I mean? And it may not always turn out the way that you plan or the way that you hope. That's what I'm getting for you, Cancer. In your person's energy, they have the Hierophant, the Six of Swords, Six of Wands, the Sun, the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Fool, and the Devil. So I think this person plays a lot of mind games with you, Cancer. All right, you could be married to this person, the Hierophant. All right, you could be married because this is a marriage, but a broken one, right? Maybe an incomplete one, maybe a missing one, maybe one that's been shattered, you know, and is in the process of being fixed or being rebuilt. I do think that there is someone that has meddled in between you all. You see, there is 3 birds. There's one here being scolded, the other person is wandering, and there's another one trying to get in where they fit in, wherever they can fit in, you know? I definitely think that you all have either been committed or possible marriage, right? And I think that with this Six of Swords, maybe this person tells you, Cancer, like, you know what, I have to change. I'm leaving behind everything. I'm tired of always fighting. I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of the back and forth. I want to just go fix this broken, whatever's broken. You see how her boat's broken. I want to fix whatever's broken and just leave this behind in the past. I'm ready to move forward. And I think that's what they tell you. And I think that's very promising when they tell you that with the Six of Wands. It's very, very promising. Boss. Yeah, it's like they're like, I want peace. I want to be happy. I want to win. I just want to stray from this. You know what I mean? Leave the past in the past. Like, why can't... For some of you, they're saying just let it go. Leave the past in the past. Or why can't you forgive me or something? For some of you, I'm getting that. And I think that your person is just like, I want to be happy. I just want to be happy. Why can't you see? I just want to be happy. But there's a lot of past trauma here. I always associate crows with past trauma or curses or childhood trauma. And they're like, why can't you just let this go, let it be, and look forward and just be happy? And I think that's what they're telling you. And I think for some of you, they kind of guilt you into it. You know what I mean? And that comes back to this Page of Goblets. Like, they make you feel guilty, or they make you feel crazy or emotional. But with the Eight of Wands in reverse, it's like, I think you're wondering, like, has there been too much done to move forward? Have I been hurt too many times to forget this? Because upright, this talks about forward movement, releasing, going towards something different. And when it's in reverse, this is being stuck. This is a setback. This is being stagnant. There's been a lot of things that still have not been healed yet. And it's like a blow. You see how she has like a black eye? Like, it's like a blow, like a hit, like it bruised you. It bruised your heart. It bruised your ego. And you're kind of like, yeah, I've heard this all before. What you're saying sounds good, but I've been hurt a lot. Like, how do you expect me to get over this? What are we going to do to move forward from this? Because I think you want to take this leap of faith too. You want to take this leap of faith with the Fool. For some of you, you like search to see if this person is, you search to see if this person is messing around or something like that. I used to have a ferret when I was little, y'all, and it would always escape the cage, and we would find it in the drawers of the dresser, in the clothes. And I feel like that's what some of y'all do. Y'all go searching to see if you find something, to see if they've been with other people. You know what I mean? But you do it hush, look at hush. You do it on the low. Like, you don't really show how maybe paranoid you may be about this person stepping out or something like that. Or you don't tell them how much you don't trust them, or how suspicious you are of them or something, or you're just so afraid that they're going to hurt you again that you go looking for it to see if you're going to find it. You know what I mean? You see how they're like hiding in the bushes, hiding in the weeds? Like, what are they doing? What are they doing? You know? Because you're so afraid that this person is still maybe being deceptive with the devil here, okay? They're telling you everything you want to hear, but you're worried, like, when is this mask going to fall off? When is the true self going to show again? When is it going to go back to how it is and then go back to the same thing? You know what I mean? And it's like you're waiting for it. Like, yeah, it sounds good and all, but I'm still, I'm still suspicious. I still have my doubts, even though you want this as well. Underneath the deck, the High Priestess. I don't think you're telling this person too much of how you feel. Like, you are just, oh, there's a stupid fly. This fly has been bothering me all day. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you feel like a buzzing, you know what I mean? Like, you still feel like there's something or someone buzzing around. But I don't think you tell this person how you feel. I don't think you really show it either. You see how she's like poker face? And she's just kind of looking like, yeah, I'll believe you, but I still have birdies chirping, I still have eyes on you. I still have, people watching you. Or I still have I still hear things, I'm expecting to hear things or something like that. And that's under the deck. Like, I think that you're very, very suspicious of this person. And it's becoming so much of a burden to you that you're just ready to drop it all together. Like, I think you go looking for stuff, Cancer. And if it's not you, remember, roles can be reversed. But I think you're so suspicious of this person and you're waiting for the mask to fall off. If you're not snooping on them, like, you're waiting for them to go back to their toxic ways or something. Like, you're wondering if they've really and actually changed. And when this is in reverse, it's like it's becoming so much and so exhausting to you and so stressful that you just want to just drop it and let it go. I think you're very confused. You keep going back to the past and maybe toxic things. Like, remember I said it's been a rough and rocky road, and how maybe you can see things in the future. Like, you keep weighing the pros and cons. You keep thinking about the past and the present and comparing is what I'm getting. In the mutual energy, we have the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. You're stuck. You're stuck, and it could possibly be that there is a third party, and this person knows it as well. This person is I think that you turn a blind eye to this person because you have this twice, the Eight of Swords. And this talks about being trapped, being stuck, not wanting to leave, not wanting to move, but also not saying anything. You see, it's like turning a blind eye to the betrayals or the backstabbing that has taken place outside of the home. And this person knows that, and it could have to do with a Queen of Wands or a King of Wands. Remember, there is no gender here, so this could be a male or a female. If there has been a third party, this is it. And I think some of y'all have turned a blind eye to this. For some of you, you think this person is slimy and grimy, you know what I mean? You just are it makes you sick to your stomach to think about this certain situation or this certain person, but you hold it in. You hold it in, and then you're unbothered on the surface, but inside it's bubbling up, you know what I mean? And it makes you sick to your stomach, where I think that's why, because it's being swept under the rug, you know what I mean? Underneath the deck, the Six of Coins. It's not fair, and it's not right, and it's imbalanced, and you feel it. You feel like you do too much for this person. Some of y'all are mothers. Some of y'all have 2 children with this person, and you're kind of really, I'm doing all this, and I'm taking care of everything, and you're still doing this to me. And for some of you, you do stay because of the children, because here's the Page of Coins. Page of Coins is a childlike energy. That's not for everybody. Some of you like to travel. Some of you live very tropical or very urban. Not urban, with palm trees and stuff. I'm seeing in this city, in a big fancy city. I'm getting, for some of you it's the desert, for some of you it's the city, for some of you it's very tropical, or some of y'all just like to take vacations. But that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing, Cancer. Let's get some moon messages for you. If this message is resonating, let me know in the comments below. I am doing a deck giveaway for my moon messages, so if you want to enter, all you have to do is put hashtag Virgo Empress in any of the comments in any of my videos on my channel or my Instagram if you prefer that. I am booking private readings, so if you're interested, let me know. You can book on my Etsy, you can book through my email. Let's see, let's get some moon messages for you. Cancer. Trauma bond, unhealthy attachment. What did I say? It's like you feel stuck there, Cancer, but look at, you know the answer. Trust yourself. You feel stuck to this person, but it's like a trauma bond, right? It's just attachment. Celebrate new life and a change for the better. Be optimistic and open to the opportunities as they come your way. So some of y'all are going to like really, some of y'all are really coming into something different here. Some of y'all are coming into something different. For some of you, you're standing up for yourself. And for some of you, this person really may be changing. Mutual energy. Bad energy within reach, unbothered. Yes, so exactly. So whenever bad energy comes between y'all, this Queen of Wands or King of Wands or whoever this is, the bad energy, whoever it is, you act unbothered by it. You act like it doesn't faze you. And I think that you know this and this person that you deal with knows this. Okay, but look at howling at the moon was fallen. Howling at the moon, but it does bother you. It does bother you. And when you keep it bottled up inside, it like I said, it makes you sick to your stomach. I think you are bottling up a lot. Yep, look at, oh, and it fell right here. Bad energy within reach. On top of that wand, like Queen of Wands, but it's clarifying your person. Snake. All right, this person has been deceptive in the past. Ooh, it could be your twin flame. If you haven't checked out my twin flame episode on my podcast, the link is also below. We have soul food, hoarder, eye on the prize, and open ears. Okay, so this is clarifying your person. Snake. You know how a snake can eat whole human, like an anaconda or those big snakes that you see on videos that eat the whole person alive? That's this snake and soul food. This person consumes people and people's energy because it makes them feel full. They're only worried about them being fed. You know what I mean? Them feeding whatever it is they need in their life. Like, and the hoarder. They hoard it. If this person uses people, they use a lot of people. Okay? If they use people for their resources, that's what they do it for. They do it because it's better for them. Eye on the prize and open ears. Okay, so this person, like I said, they have tunnel vision on whatever is going to make them feel better. However, for some of you, you may need to like really listen to what they're saying, because for some of you, maybe their goal is to change. Maybe their goal is to change for you. But I think you're very, very untrusting and very skeptical as of right now still. All right, because I think this person has hurt you very deeply underneath the deck, but deep. Magic in the air. Okay, for some of you there is magic involved, but for some of you it could be a new beginning, right? A new life, a new change in you and this person and in this situation. Ooh, look at forgiveness. Should you both have forgiveness in this connection? Okay, but that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I'm sending you lots of love, light, peace, clarity. May peace always surround you. I love you so much, and I will talk to you soon.